once or twice in a generation. Those are young Ekpe guys who grew up in Ekpe. They learn the craft. They become what we call Ekpe professors. Among us here, there's two of them, both Sissokos. They spent years as what they call Sangalong in Ekpe, rose up the ranks until they became Ekpe princes, and then the Ekpe group assigned them what we call Dikaba, which is like the Attorney General within Ekpe. And they performed that for years, and that is the position that actually helps you learn the real technical craft of Ekpe. So when the time comes for those people to become Sissokos, all the Ekpe members are very happy, because those are people who have the real knowledge of Ekpe. They are the real backbone and the custodians, the real custodians of Ekpe. So Bidov is one of them. He earned the rank of a Sissoko, of an Ekpe professor, long before he became Sissoko. And that's why today, in front of you, you have various Sissokos sitting here. You have Sissoko Philip Tabi from Chang. You have from Chang, it's representing the Atlanta Lodge. You have Sissoko, Dr. James Tabe from Funi, from the Dallas Lodge. You have Sissoko Major Fidel Isagbo from Tabor, actually he's representing many lodges. You have a couple of Etebutebe trees from Bang and from Tenaco sitting here with us, and various other Ekpe members, senior ranking Ekpe members representing various villages. All these guys are here because we are honoring somebody who's not just a Sissoko, somebody who has the deep knowledge of Ekpe, and who will represent us in a very dignified manner going forward. So, to those of you who are here, thank you very much. Thank you for coming. We hope that when we're done here today, you will find a chance to talk to some of these Ekpe members before you leave. Because we have a culture that has existed for thousands of years. A lot of things happen, and we look at it, Ekpe people are very patient. We've gone through at least 15 different civilizations. From the time when the Carthaginians came all the way to Cameroon to Mount Fako, they met Ekpe people in the Tian area. The Portuguese came, they met Ekpe people there. The Germans came, all those people came, they tried through various means, war, subjugation, to destroy that backbone of the Mali culture. Now we stand and look at them. Where is the famous Portuguese Empire? It's a small, tiny country in Europe. The Carthaginians are extinct. The German Empire is reduced to Germany. We, the Ekpe people, are spread. You go to Cuba now, you have millions of Ekpe people. You go to Brazil, you have them there. Suriname, you have them. Nigeria, you have a lot of them. So our culture is so unique that it changes and adapts with time. And one thing is clear, 5,000 years from today, Ekpe will still be here. So when you have a chance, talk to Ekpe people and learn the good and positive attributes of this great society. So that in the future, when all of us sitting here are long gone, when our children and the children of our children are gone, there will still be people walking around this earth, walking around Chicago, Cameroon, Mamfe, telling people that they were great sons of Manu, sons of Cameroon, whom they call Ekpe members. Our great-grandparents were members of this society. And now that they are gone, we are representing them. So one of the purposes of this thing is not just to introduce Bidov to you, is to introduce Sissoko Bidov as a face of Ekpe, a positive face. So a lot of you should start encouraging your kids to learn our culture, to learn the positive attributes of this great culture, so when we are long gone, they can represent us. Thank you very much for coming. Hey, Chabat, Ibo, Mutame.
Thank you so much, Mr. Soko. Ayogare Egbe Solomon. Indeed, no one will have said it better than he did. Everything he just said is the law, is the judiciary, is the legislature, is the executive of the Mali people, and those who go by it. You all barely witnessed that the West knew that Africans lived in jungles where there is no law and order. But that was a flagrant display of ignorance. And as he said, EPE has stood the test of time. And it continues with our corrupt governments in Africa, and most particularly in Cameroon. Our people turn often to EPE for their solutions, because the police, the Western police, has failed us, because the Western judiciary has failed us, because the Western governance has failed us. It is not strange news to all of you here that our government is corrupt. It's not strange news to all of you that our police cannot handle criminal issues. So back home, our mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, turn to EPE to decide their cases. And that is the significance of EPE. Most often we go about saying EPE people eat goats. Yes, EPE people eat goats because that was the only animal that we could breed. We were quite aware of the fact that we don't have to deplete our animals. So we could not eat what we could not produce. We were eating what we could produce and reproduce. Thank you so much, Solomon Ebe. Thank you so much. DJ, I just want to take an exception to our people down here. We just have one more song to shadow the good words of Solomon Ebe, and then we'll give a general music for the young ladies, beautiful young ladies, and young men that have been waiting. Indeed, this is an EPE occasion, but EPE is so dynamic. It's not fixed. So we can allow some Makossa and some Coupé de Calais and some hip hop. Yes, why not? But for now, just give us one more chance. So we send this message to DJ.
That's my wife. Oh no! Yes, I the king voice of my tradition. Salmon, let's make it. Whoa, 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 Ayobe, 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 ayobe. In those streets. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, mais non. Avec quel mot? I never go. My best friend, Sister,
Thank you so much, DJ. We're going to have one live performance and then we continue with Makosa. Ms. Tasha, we invite you to the podium, please. Come on.
Good evening, good morning. The song I'm about to perform is called Batwa. It's a welcome song. I actually wrote it for an annual event I have called A Taste of Cameroon, which is where I showcase our culture to the non-Cameroonians. So they know we don't live in trees and caves and stuff like that. So anyway, it's called Batwa and it's a banging song. I hope you enjoy it and sing along if you can. Hello.
That's not